Okay.
Now we're talking. Here, let me go ahead and we need some background. Let me get you here.
Yeah.
That's some blur right there.
Hi guys, welcome back to another Overthrow Disc Golf video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we are going to be talking about something that I've been referring to in my lessons as the stack. So find some space while we get the intro rolling. You're gonna need it.
Drop.
Cool. So the stack is all about simplifying our timing and making sure that everything's synced up when it needs to be and getting our body spacing correct. So what I noticed watching the Simon and Drew footage is that they both hit this very same position, which we're gonna call the stack here. And it's when they get to their right step before their X, they've got a couple things going on, okay? The first thing is that their eyes are forward at this point. Second thing, the elbow is up and away from the body. The disc, third thing, is over their left pec / left hip. Super important. Fourth thing, and also very important, is that this left hand is on or very close to the disc. And then they carry the stack, and so this is all stacked up over their left side. You've got their disc, their offhand, all stacked up above their left side, and they carry the stack through to their crossover step, through their X step, right? And now it's all stacked above this left hip, and then as they stride, the stack will separate, right? So those four things are super important. So again, doesn't matter what you do here. Drew does like a little right pump here, left pump, and he puts it on his left hip. And then as he goes to take this right step, he starts creating the space with the elbow. He lifts it up here and starts getting everything stacked here. Same with Simon, his hand is very close, right? And what this allows them to do is from the side view, you should see all of it here. What I see with a lot of amateurs is that by the time they hit this right step or even this crossover step, they're not stacked here. The disc is not stacked up over that left side, their offhand not over the left side of their body. So they have turned back either too far with the hips or they've turned back too early, right? So they mess up their whole timing. So this position is super, super important to create the spacing. So by the time you get this third step, you better have this sucker locked in. Again, the four things: eyes forward, elbow up and away from the body. We wanna make sure the elbow's inside the frame of the body, right? What do I mean by that? I mean that the elbow is not outside of the shirt, right? You should see it inside of my shirt from this side view. Disc over the left side, opposite hand on the back of the disc. Boom. And then they carry it into this crossover step. And only from here do they start coiling back the shoulders and separating from that stack.
The stack. I'm pretty sure that's what I order at Moe's.
All right, here we go. So full picture here. No matter what you have here, by the time we hit this third step of a 5-step walk-in and the one before the X step, we're locked. Freeze the upper body. Make sure you don't do anything with the upper body. Freeze it here for the crossover. And now we can separate from the stack here, where we coil the upper body against the hips. Yeah, so sometimes if you hear people talking about, oh, you're reaching back too early, usually it's this. Usually, even if they're stacked right with the upper body, they turn this back and now the disc is already behind them, so when they do the last stride, they're extended way too early. So that's one of the things that the stack's gonna prevent, hopefully. So that's the stack. Make sure that on the step before your X, you have prepared the upper body, freeze it through the fourth / the crossover step, and then you can separate on that final stride. But that position has everything you need to be set up for success. Then you just have to throw it, which is super easy. All right, thanks guys. If you want some private instruction, we have Patreon in the description below. Form reviews are also done through there. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. We love you guys. Get out of here.